incredible.
My gamers, I hope everyone's doing well. This song is going to cut off really fast, isn't it? This is Zinnia's battle music from Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I do not remember that song at all, and I played thousands of hours of Alpha Sapphire, but that was a kind of a banger. I discovered that just a few minutes before stream, and I was like, damn, I gotta share that with everybody. Welcome in to everybody. We got, of course, Gigantic Pingu was the first person to send a message, but Gamey Katie was the first to redeem first. She claims she was lied to. Not really sure what she's referring to there. Welcome into Katie. Welcome into Pingu. To Rowan. To Dandelion Ghost, who, of course, excited about the presence of Kirby. Kirby is finally here at long last. Finally back, and honestly a relatively favorable matchup for Kirby. Does not typically make it too far into tournaments, but looking to change that tonight. Medic, welcome in, welcome back. I should also say good evening indeed. Also, I know later on in your messages you said you're sorry you couldn't commentate. No worries, my friend. I appreciate the thought, but obviously never necessary. And as Rowan mentioned, I don't know, I just haven't really had any co-casters, mostly because I feel like nobody actually wants to co-cast, so I haven't really been inviting anybody on. Welcome into Gina Leah as well, who's returning. Of course, Gina Leah, the last couple times she was here, ran really deep into the tournament, probably looking to do so again tonight. We also got, who else we got here? We got ViveTech, welcome in. We got Jaguar, as always. We got Dagaboo. We've got Hyperactive BS, which, by the way, thank you so much for the subscription, Hyperactive BS. 10 months, very much appreciated. Never necessary, but very much appreciated. Thermal Pollution, welcome into you as well. We've also got Prince Anime, welcome in. And I think that's everybody. Hopefully I got everybody that's sent a message in the chat. I should really set up a tool that lets me see first-time chatters for a night so that I can actually just read everybody's names off. But welcome in, everybody. That's post-game tune. You should ask a neighbor once in a while. You know, I'm surprised my neighbors have not commented on the fact that I yell. You know, I'm always yelling. I'm always yelling things during stream. Also, yeah, developer Ron makes a good point. Bowser fighting Bowser Jr. tonight. A little bit of a scary matchup for potentially Bowser Jr. But maybe looking to show his old man a thing or two. What else we got? The Tooties would love to co-host again sometime. Well, that's good to know, Gina. Honestly, I really should figure out a new schedule for co-casting. I mean, I obviously it makes me happy when other people want to commentate. It also helps fill the void so that I'm not always talking. But I appreciate it very much. And of course, no worries, Medic, about losing your voice. Hopefully you regain it soon. Also, hopefully you guys can't hear the rain outside. It's very loud. It's raining very hard here, and I'm hoping I don't lose power. But I guess that's just what the beginning of June is like. Also, looking through the chat, I didn't really see anybody figure out the theme for tonight. I'll go over the theme is really dumb. Not the theme itself, but the execution of the theme is really dumb, and I haven't seen anybody get it yet. But I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to get your... It is Pride, actually. Thermal Pollution is right. Oh, well, Thermal got it at, like, the same time as Medic. But, yeah, indeed. I don't know if anybody else said it, but it is Pride. We have the L's, the G's, the B's, and the T's all up against each other for Pride Month. Happy Pride, everybody. Gigantic Pingu did a Dairy Month stream. I'm doing a little Pride stream. And, of course, you might be saying, how exactly is Kirby a G? And all I have to say is, I figured there were only 3 G characters in the game, and Kirby's a little gay ball. So I just kind of decided, I'll just throw in Kirby. I feel like nobody's gonna complain about the fact that Kirby's in the gay category. I picked Byleth for Byleth Pride. Oh, that's smart. The true bi representative in the bi category. Can next week's theme be Dairy Month? Yeah, I'm actually going to be streaming from the Switch 2 next week, and it's going to be a Mario Kart tourney instead of Smash tourney, and all 16 characters are going to be cow. Not Moo Moo, but cow. Shout out to Mario Kart World, and to my early access to the Switch 2. Buy Pride, slay boots down the house. Yeah, I mean, hey, Bayonetta, if she can beat Byleth, I mean, that will be a narrative for the ages. And of course, pretty likely because Thermal Pollution did throw his vote behind Byleth. So we'll have to see. Next week's theme will be Men's Mental Health Month. All the characters bully each other and then question why society makes men do this. This is actually what is going to happen. I hope Kirby wins for Pride Month. It would be kind of funny if the only, like, non-letter character actually ends up winning. But I really do hope it happens. I'd love to see Kirby win a tournament. He really deserves it. I also wouldn't mind seeing Tails win a tournament. I think that would be kind of fun. Who else we got? We got, like... I mean, honestly, the left side of the bracket has some really fun representatives. I feel like none of them tend to go too deep into a tournament. I mean, we've seen Lucario get kind of far. We've seen Link win in Season 1. He's been horrible in Season 2. And, of course, nobody has even sponsored Link in this one. But I think there's some fun characters in this one. And also, you can tell that I sort of stretched a little bit with the T for Wii Fit Trainer. But it also counts because Wii Fit Trainer can be a guy or a girl. And we love it. We love it. Degaboo finds this theming problematic. Degaboo, could you maybe potentially indicate why you find this theming problematic? Thanks. User Fifu says, I don't want to take an L, so let me say real G's move in silence, like Giannis. This is something me and my B's know to a T. Any Q's? Bro, +1 to you. +1 to User Fifu. Can I get a +1 in the chat for User Fifu? A 1 emote from Fortnite Victory Royale first, whatever it is. Any Q's? No gay people, says Gamey Katie. But I think Kirby is kind of gay. Is Kirby not gay? Interesting. Also, yeah, Katie did get banned on TikTok for being homophobic, so that is worth noting. Also, welcome to Kid Orchid and also User Fifu. I don't want to forget you guys, but welcome in. And I am yapping quite a lot, actually, tonight. We're past the limit here. I will go over the rules real quick. It is traditional scoring, which means that you sponsor a fighter, and every match they win will earn you 3 points, up to a total of 12 if they win the entire tournament. As well as before every single match, you'll have an opportunity to predict the outcome. Making a prediction earns you 1 point. A correct prediction gets you another point, up to a total of possibly 30. You're aiming for 42 points tonight, the most gay number, I think many people are saying, 42. If anybody can get that, of course, you'll earn an additional $10 prize on top of that. And if you manage to go 0 for 15 on predictions, you will also win an extra $10. The prize tonight, though, for whoever gets the most points overall, is $25, thanks to the generosity of Dandelion Ghost and Prince Anime, who both deferred their prizes last week, which means $25 are on the line for the grand prize tonight. $5 consolation prize. Risto, just in time. You did not miss it. Make sure to sponsor. Get that sponsor in before we lock here. But yeah, want to get 42 points, $25 on the line, lots of extra little prizes should you manage to play in a way that earns you those prizes. And yeah, I'll give you guys maybe 30 more seconds and then we'll get this show on the road. Make sure to sponsor Risto. Too early to predict, but we will be predicting in just a minute here. Also, welcome into Behind the 8 Ball. Welcome back. No worries, Risto. That's why I have the message there, to let you know that you didn't do it right. And of course, I try to catch these things when I can. BP, welcome in. Also made it just in time. Everybody's making it in at the last minute here. Of course, this is a good one. You want to be here for this one. Notably, You know, we have a couple double sponsors tonight. 2 Kirby, 2 Bayonetta, 2 Byleth, 2 Tails, and Game & Watch, Bowser Jr., and Wii Fit Trainer are going to be sponsorless tonight. Everybody could have a sponsor in tonight's tournament, but instead we have some double ups. Probably smart. Maybe some of these fighters won't make it too deep. Very interesting. Can all the proceeds of the stream go to gay people? Well, depends who wins and what they want to do with that money. Guys, it's Jesus June. Many people are saying this. All right. Okay, you know what? I think let's get this show started. I'm excited about this one. We have some fun matchups tonight. Lots of points on the line, lots of money on the line. Don't forget to stick around. Even if you can't win the overall first place prize, you can still win our consolation prize. And you can always try for the 0-15 score should you have a particularly difficult night tonight. But other than that, let's go ahead and close up the sponsorships for tonight and get this one started. All right, and let me pull the volume for the stream up a little bit so it's not just me yapping and you can hear and enjoy the music a little bit in tonight's tournament. With our first matchup of the night, we got Link up against Luigi. If you think that Link wins this matchup, please predict 1. If you think Luigi wins this matchup, please predict 2. Or shorthand P if you prefer to not type out the word predict. BP, of course, sponsoring Link, and we should have a Luigi sponsor as well. So we do have a sponsor v sponsor matchup as our first match of the night, which is always risky. Not everybody wants their sponsor to go out in round number 1. Fierce DD Link's so hot and super trans, he should win. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. Always risky, always worthy. Whatever Katie picks, I go the opposite. Still on my mission. Katie did really well last week. Took 2nd place up against Dandelion Ghost, looking to maybe reclaim the top spot in tonight's tournament. No Luigi sponsor representation here. We got a lot of people playing tonight. You love to see it. 15 votes in. I think we're waiting for 16, so I'll give you guys a little bit of extra time just in case we have any stragglers out there. If you have not yet made your prediction, make sure to do so that we can get this one started. This is a very interesting matchup. No special items or anything tonight other than for those of you who haven't been here in a few weeks, please know that special flags are now permanently enabled for all tournaments. So we could see some extra stocks. You never know. According to MatPat, Luigi is packing. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. All right, and 15 votes are in. I think that means that we will move forward with 15 overall, and that's okay. If we get an extra vote here and there, we'll wait. But for now, 15 is the magic number. Thank you all for getting your votes in. Predictions for this match are closed. And let's get started with match number 1. 5 votes for Link, 10 votes for Luigi, and Luigi has a 2-to-1 advantage. Of course, Link starting out using the ranged abilities to his advantage, his boomerang, his arrows, and his bomb. But Luigi doesn't really care about that. He's gonna do a lot of return damage to Link right away. And Link has to be careful that he doesn't go out of the blast zone. He's just laying down. One more throw from Luigi can get the job done. The assist trophy goes to Luigi. Crystal is the first assist trophy of the night, and Link is already gone. It is a really bad start for Link, although the platform almost takes Luigi with it. So Link almost gifted a win there. During the stage morph, not quite gonna be forced out of the arena, although Link already back up to 41% on the 2nd stock. So not a good start for Link. Needs to turn this around in a big way. All right, Luigi now at 73%. A nice move from Link there to do some extra damage. Link's probably going to need this assist trophy. He's not going to get it. Then Luigi's going to get Isaac. So Isaac on a small stage like this could be pretty impactful. Could actually push Link out of the stage and almost does just that. Gonna have to dodge it one more time and he cannot do it. Luigi will take down Link in a 2-stock. Very strong start from our first L representative here. I don't know that Luigi really embodies that lesbian energy, but I guess he will carry the torch, at least into the quarterfinals. ViveTech going to be the one that sponsored Luigi. The only one that did not predict, actually. Did I even sponsor my reel? Yeah, you did in fact sponsor, but you didn't predict for that one. But looks good. Still at the top, even though you're not going to be able to get 15 for 15. Obviously, you want Luigi to go deep into this one, and it's a pretty good showing, all things considered. About, you know, most of you got that one right, so looking pretty good going into match number 2. I've been predicting. I'm sorry, ViveTech. I don't know why it's not working for you. All right, on to match number 2. We've got Lucario up against Little Mac, the other 2 L representatives in our tournament tonight. Who will be taking on Luigi in the quarterfinals? Will it be Lucario? Will it be Little Mac? Little Mac looking a little bit butch, maybe, some might say. And we love that for him. We've seen a lot of Lucario lately. We've seen a lot of Lucario. And Lucario has not made it as far as he probably would like. However, Little Mac's recovery is so abysmal that Lucario may just win by default. He may not even need to attack, and Little Mac may still lose, but Hyperactive BS believes big time in Little Mac. One of the few to throw his vote and support behind Little Mac in this one. Lucario is racist, says ViveTech. Well, Kid Orchid gonna be backing Lucario, but we're not here to celebrate racism. We're here to celebrate pride. Little Muck looking a little. All right. All right, we got 16 votes in, potentially looking for 17. Not sure if everybody's in or not. Not sure. I think maybe Jaguar is the one that we're waiting for, potentially. I don't know if you're here, Jaguar. If you want to throw your vote in, make sure to do so. I'll give you a couple seconds just because I know obviously you generally are here and engaged, so don't want you to miss out. But also totally okay if you just sponsor and move on. What the hell are we here to celebrate then, really, GM? That's a great question. That's a great question. If not racism, then what? All right, we're gonna close up predictions for match number 2. I'm still really hoping we get a special flag at some point during any of these tournaments. Come on, give that furry what for. There we go, Hyperactive BS. And we're on a great stage, Yoshi's Woolly World stage. And Lucario with a strong start. Little Mac has to be so careful. He is going. Okay, is he going to be able to recover from this? Oh, he's side B. Can he recover? He can, but only barely. He needs to not be playing on the side of the stage. He does not want to be there, but he's hitting pretty hard against Lucario at the moment. Lucario doesn't mind taking some damage. The more damage he takes, the more damage he deals. But Little Mac, honestly, managed to recover. Oh, he's got to be careful. Oh, can he recover? He cannot. This is exactly what Little Mac does not want to do, and he's not able to recover. Absolutely pitiful recovery. We're stage morphing. Is it to a more favorable stage for Little Mac? Not really. Not really. But Little Mac gonna need to do something here. Needs to get Lucario down a stock before Lucario gets too strong. Springman for Little Mac. This could be exactly the kind of opening that he needs to get back into this match. That's a nice punch from Springman. Can Lucario recover? He's got a recovery that's about 7 times better than Little Mac's. A nice uppercut from Little Mac against Lucario is going to keep Lucario at a distance. Springman looking to come in for the finishing blow here. He's going for a hit. Oh, this is going to be good. Lucario's gone. So now it's just down to a 1v1. Little Mac versus Lucario, and that's Dedenne for Lucario. Little Mac needs to be careful here. Lucario gonna use the final smash right away. Little Mac, can he survive this? This is a lot of damage. He does not get knocked out, and he's gonna be able to make it back. He's almost at his own final smash. This likely won't kill, but he's gonna try. Little Mac is punching. He's gonna have the KO meter. The KO meter is full. Can he get a KO? Oh, he's trying. He's not able to get him. Little Mac, oh, he's side B's off the stage. And he can't recover as a result. Oh, Little Mac almost had that, and he just completely blundered it in the end. Lucario will advance over Little Mac. Oh, I'm heartbroken for Little Mac. That was his opportunity to win. Okay, and with that, oh, I shouldn't have advanced so fast, but anyways, here's where we're at in the leaderboard before we head over to match number 3. Kid Orchid currently on top with that Lucario sponsor. Many of you still alive for perfect predictions, and only 2 of you alive for imperfect predictions in this one. Worth watching the leaderboard as we move forward on to match number 3. We got Ganondorf up against Mr. Game & Watch. Gay Man Watch, the true gamer in this particular tournament, the one that represents the G's maybe more than another. But of course, Ganondorf looking here to hit hard, maybe harder than Game & Watch. Will we see some 9s from Game & Watch? Maybe some 6s, some 9s, who knows? If you think that Ganondorf will win this matchup, please predict 5. If you think Game & Watch wins, please predict 6. Ganondorf always serves can't. Now that is true. To be continued. All right, we got 13 votes in, looking for maybe 2 more, and then we will get this show started. And there we go. Oh, and actually, yep, we got our 16 votes in. 16 votes in. If there are any other stragglers, make sure to throw your vote in the ring here. Leave me alone, I'm sick. Gay Man. Gamey Katie is cheering for the Gay Man Watch. User Fifu the only one with a sponsor in this particular fight because Game & Watch was sponsorless. Somehow, despite being a fan favorite and having the more votes, nobody thinks that Mr. Game & Watch can go all the way. All right, predictions for this match are closed up. And let's check out match number 3. Can Game & Watch pull off this win with his 10 votes backing him?
3, 2,
All right, Big Blue. Here's where we're at. Ooh, thank you for the gay bit, Hyperactive. That's perfect and fitting for tonight's stream. 1 gay bit. All right, and of course, Ganondorf with a really strong start against Mr. Game & Watch, who's just laying down and not really fighting back. Ganondorf's gonna do some massive damage with every hit. But Game & Watch maybe playing the slow game here. Gets Dr. Wily. That's a great assist trophy. Game & Watch taking some stage damage. Ganondorf as well. But Dr. Wily could potentially take Ganondorf off the stage if he's not careful. He needs to play this really safe. You don't want to be too far away. But you know what? Mr. Game & Watch also does not want to fall on the stage. Falling on the stage is a guaranteed death. And there we go. Ganondorf can't even fall back on the ships. So Ganondorf goes down, and Game & Watch will be currently in the lead, and that's a 9! That's a 9 from Game & Watch! But it's not enough, but Ganondorf cannot recover! Oh my god, Mr. Game & Watch with the 9 to finish the job on almost 0% Ganondorf. And the sponsorless Mr. Game & Watch will move on over Ganondorf. My apologies to user Fifu, who I'm genuinely surprised did not sponsor Mr. Game & Watch. I feel like this is a Fifu classic here, but Mr. Game & Watch will advance. No sponsors, so those of you who have your sponsors out might want to start thinking about backing the man in teal here. Kid Orchid still leading with 8 points, the only person to have a sponsor win at this point in time, I believe, other than ViveTech, I suppose. Although no Link prediction in that one, and currently 1 for 3 overall. Or I'm sorry, wait, I don't know what I'm talking about. I meant BP. But anyways. And also I guess Luigi won as a sponsor. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, okay, on we go. I'm becoming delirious. We got to go on to match number 4. Now, this one is the one that everybody has been waiting for. Everybody is looking forward to the Greninja versus Kirby matchup. We got multiple Greninja. Wait, do we have Greninja sponsors? I think we have Greninja sponsors. We got Kirby sponsors. We got 2 Kirby sponsors at least, and many people are saying that Kirby is maybe the most gay character in all of fiction. And could he win tonight? I'm not sure. Behind the 8 Ball and Thermal Pollution gonna back Greninja, but Dandelion Ghost and Genilia both with that Kirby sponsorship at the moment. This will be a really interesting matchup. Kirby traditionally not overly successful, but Greninja also not a particularly successful fighter, all things considered. Twitch has, in the middle of the stream, popped up with a toast saying, "We think you'll like," and suggested another streamer. Well, that's the thing. I mean, how much money are they really making off of this stream? I'm not giving Twitch any Smash tourney winnings. You guys are the ones that that pay Twitch any money. which of course I appreciate. Shout out to Hyperactive BS again for that one gay bit and the subscription earlier. Kirby sucks indiscriminately and rides rainbow stars and uses he/they pronouns. Gay icon. Gay icon. I thought that's it. Gay iconic. Gay icon indeed. All right, and we got 16 votes in, which should be everybody. So with that, can you do a Kirby only tourney with just different color Kirby's? I actually have that on my list of tournament ideas. Dandelion Ghost. That may happen at some point. The only thing is, I don't know how the automated tournaments work when you have more than 8 of one particular fighter, because there's only 8 color palettes. I think it fades them out for the other fighters. So I think we could do it. That may be on the horizon at some point. So look forward to that potentially. Not saying it'll be anytime soon, but be aware. All right, 16 votes in. We'll close up predictions for match number 4. I think it's just darker. That's what I think. I think it's just a little bit faded. That's true. And we could potentially run a smaller bracket, although 16 is the smallest bracket you can run without having to do it manually. I'm not against doing things manually, but just be aware. Okay. Match number 4 between Greninja and Kirby. Here we go. I do have to say, I'm a big fan of the green and purple Greninja palette. I think it looks really good. Maybe only beaten by the shiny palette, in my opinion, for Greninja, but so far, Kirby has a pretty strong start up against Greninja. It could be worse for Kirby, for sure, and the Shadow Sneak is going to miss from Greninja. So Kirby looking pretty good. Of course, we are on a Pokemon stage, and that could benefit Greninja, but Kirby is kind of a Pokemon in himself, if you think about it. Shovel Knight for Kirby. So Shovel Knight will come to Kirby's aid here as we go to the ground formation or rock formation stage for the Pokemon Stadium. Kirby goes for a really bold down B. Oh my gosh, Greninja Toadstool jumps off Kirby's head and takes out Kirby as a result. There is a special flag though. As we stage morph away, Kirby could get this stock back. Or Greninja could run away with it. Can Kirby stop this? No, Kirby can't stop this! Oh, Kirby, no! Greninja now has 3 stocks to Kirby's 1! Oh, it's not looking good for... Oh, but Greninja's gonna SD! So it is back in manageable for Kirby. It's not where he wants to be, but it could be worse. There is a Pokeball. Kirby's gonna need all the items to get back into this. Pokeball for Greninja. It is Go-Goat, so it could be worse. Could be worse, but Kirby's still sticking in this one. Greninja's about to get Final Smash, though, and this will kill if it can land on Kirby. If Kirby can't manage to dodge this, which he can't. So this is probably going to kill, barring a miracle for Kirby. And Kirby's gone. And that is a clean match for Greninja, all things considered. That was a great Toadstool jump on Kirby's head. And Kirby, one of the best recoveries in the game, not able to make it back. And unfortunately, Kirby will go down. But that is kind of a fantastic pose from Greninja, you gotta admit. If somebody's gonna represent the G's, you know, Greninja's not looking too bad. All right, and with that, maybe Greninja didn't have any sponsors. So Greninja has one sponsor in Jaguar, but at the very bottom, not predicting. So that's good news for the rest of you. Greninja could potentially earn you guys some extra points here as we go on to the other side of our bracket, which also has some fun matchups, including a potentially patricidal matchup here between Bowser Jr. and Bowser himself. So if you think Bowser wins this matchup up against his son, please predict 9. If you think that Bowser Jr. will take down his papa, please predict 10. Infanticide, it could happen. Patricide, infanticide, you never know. Rowan, of course, backing Bowser as he so often does, looking for that Bowser win. I am honestly a little bit surprised that Bowser Jr. has as many votes as he does. Of course, Bowser has been known to blunder from time to time. But, I don't know. This will be close. We got 14 votes in, looking for potentially 2 more before we get this one started. So, if you haven't made your prediction yet, make sure to get your vote in. 9 for Bowser, 10 for Bowser Jr. Looks like we may move forward. Oh, okay, Hyperactive Yes gonna slide in with that vote, number 15. Don't know who we're missing. We got a lot of votes tonight. It's a little bit hard for me to track, so I apologize in advance. And there we go. User FIFA is also gonna throw the vote in for Bowser Jr. So it is now a pretty close matchup, 9-7 in favor of Bowser, but it's pretty freaking close. So we're gonna close up predictions for this match, and we will get this show on the road. Match number 5. Ooh, we've seen. I feel like we've seen a lot of Star Fox stages in the recent days of Smash Tourney, and this one is no exception. As Bowser with a strong start up against Bowser Jr., but Bowser Jr. knows how to grab right back, so it's not to run away for Bowser just yet. All right, and the assist trophy is going to bounce off the stage. Bowser Jr. wanted to grab it, could not do it. The side smash from Bowser was almost enough by itself, and Bowser's actually going to save Bowser Jr. And can Bowser recover from this? He can, but that was really dangerous. Oh, the Star Fox assist is going to take out Bowser Jr. Bowser is gonna try to take out Bowser Jr. again, and he's gonna get the assist trophy as well. So Gray Fox doing so much damage to Bowser Jr., but Bowser Jr. is gonna try to save himself with the final smash here, and that's gonna take out Bowser, but Gray Fox looking to get the job done, and Bowser Jr. is out. Bowser wins this matchup, baby, no! Wow, okay, so Bowser with a pretty strong performance. Unfortunately, Bowser Jr. may be screwed over by the assist trophy bouncing off the stage, but Bowser will move on over Bowser Jr. Kid Orchid still leads the pack with 12 points. Developer Rowan not far behind with 11, and then we have two people tied for third place with Gamey Katie and Behind the 8 Ball, both having 10 and both maintaining their 5-for-5 prediction streak through the first 5 matches. Very impressive start for both of them. Okay, on to match number 6. Now, this one could have a lot of upset potential. We have Bayonetta up against Byleth. If you think Bayonetta wins this one, please predict 11. If you think Byleth wins this matchup, please predict 12. Byleth, of course, the most successful fighter from Season 1 of Smash Tourney, but there are a few of you who believe in Bayonetta, including Medic. Back from a hiatus, believing in what this woman can bring to the table for the bees. But it is 10-3 at the moment in favor of Byleth. So, female derogatory. Well, we could have used either Byleth for a bee. We could have used male Byleth, we could have used female Byleth. And, of course, Thermal Pollution and Gamey Katie both backing a very statistically strong fighter. But, you know, this could be a tough one. This could be a lot of points left on the board for a lot of you should Bayonetta manage to pull off this upset. Looking for maybe 2 more votes. So make sure to throw your votes in if you have not done so already. 11 for Bayonetta, 12 for Byleth. All right, we may move forward with 14 for this one. Hopefully, those of you sitting this one out won't regret this one. Predictions for match number 6 are closed, and here we go. Bayonetta versus Byleth. 11-3. Ooh, and a funky tune to get us started on this first match. Bayonetta with a very strong start up against Byleth. Maybe makes you wonder why Bayonetta was so poorly performing in Season 1. She's absolutely holding her own up against the #1 performer from Season 1. A nice hit for... Oh, wow, look at that combo from Bayonetta. It's going to allow her to grab the Pokeball if she chooses to get it, and she does. And it's Ditto, so double Bayonettas up against Byleth. Pretty strong start for Bayonetta so far. 85% on Byleth at the moment. Byleth gonna be able to grapple, did manage to, oh, I was gonna say managed to dodge out a lot of the damage, but here we go, special flag is in play. Can Byleth bring this back? Probably needs the special flag to have a chance, but oh, she's not gonna have an opportunity to use it, I don't think. She's gonna have to jump to the other side of the stage. She's gonna hold on to it, but Bayonetta trying to do some damage here. Bayonetta gonna knock the special flag out of Byleth's hands. Maybe Byleth can grab the assist trophy and buy some time for the special flag. Looks like that may be what she goes for. Oh, wait, no, she's gonna walk over there to get Shadow. This will slow down Bayonetta. Special flag's gonna despawn, though. So now, Byleth's gonna have to get this done the normal way, and Shadow the Hedgehog is gonna freeze up, but miss the attack in the end, as we do have Blossom to put Bayonetta to sleep. This is a good opportunity for Byleth to land the final smash. It was perfectly set up. Byleth losing the final smash should she not choose to use it here, which she will. So Bayonetta, in theory, should go down, no question. Instantly dead on Bayonetta. So it is once again a 1-to-1 stock matchup here, but Sheriff for Byleth. This is a great assist trophy when you are behind. This is the exact kind of assist trophy you want to get. It does a lot of damage for every hit. Although it is missing almost all of its attacks, but Byleth has brought this back to within her own reach. Bayonetta on the verge of throwing this one away. Mimikyu will kill at 100% if it grabs. Okay, it grabs Bayonetta to start. Can Byleth bring Bayonetta to 100%? No. Mimikyu is gonna leave and Bayonetta gonna use the final smash right away. Gonna jump on Byleth's head. Byleth not moving. Bayonetta gonna miss the smash attack and kind of blow her final smash as well. And we have Dr. Kawashima for Byleth as well. Bayonetta needs to get this done before too many 10s pop up on the screen. It is 92-92, 10 seconds left. Dr. Kawashima is gonna blow Bayonetta to hell, and Byleth will claim a win.
Chance to grow.
What a comeback, an absolute just masterclass comeback from Byleth in that one. Bayonetta with such a strong start just couldn't make it happen. No special flag needed for Byleth to pull off this comeback. Where does that leave our leaderboard? Gamey Katie up on top, 6 for 6. The only one with the perfect prediction streak at the moment. Oh, actually, and behind the 8 ball, both 6 for 6. I'm sorry. So we still have 2 people that have perfect prediction streaks at the moment, but it's Gamey Katie up on top with that sponsor win on Byleth. Behind the 8 ball, of course, looking to add to his first place potential after this next match. Bayonetta got blown for Pride Month, at least. It's true. That's true. That's a good way of looking at it. All right, on to match number 7. We got Toon Link up against Terry, the start of our tease, the first of 2. We've got Toon Link at Predict 13. We got Terry at Predict 14. Do your thing, guys. Make your predictions. Toon Link. Wow, Toon Link running away with the early predictions here. 7-0, 8-0. There we go. Some votes going Terry's way. I'm shocked. Some of you clearly have forgotten how poorly Young Link and Toon Link performed in Season 1. Although that's not to say that Terry does much better. All right, behind the 8 ball, needs this Toon Link win even to get to tie first place against Gamey Katie. Looking for that win, $25 on the line. Prince Anime backing Terry in this fight. Tutti Frutti synergy with our Wind Waker playthrough yesterday. That's true, I did tune in. I did tune in for a little bit of that Wind Waker playthrough. I got to see the Wind Waker in action. All right, 15 votes in, maybe looking for one more, not sure. If anybody's still out there looking to wait for your prediction, now would be the time to drop it. Maybe Risto, potentially others, I don't know who else. But, oh, Sumyat's here. Welcome into Sumyat as well, by the way. Good to see you around these parts. Always love to see when Sumyat pops in. I got to go see Sumyat's band perform the other day live, and it was very cool, very fun. Sumyat, can I have one? Well, you know what? Snomiat, if you want to refund everybody all their points, feel free to do so. I honestly don't care. I don't have a use for points at the moment. But all right, with that, 15 votes in, we'll close up predictions for match number 7. Oh, you already did. All right, good. You love to see it. Thank you, Snomiat. Very much appreciate it. The yearly audit of the rewards queue. Well, also, can we just call out one thing to note? For our April Fool's stream, Snomiat did say that he would join me on the cast and then made other plans instead of joining me. So shame on Snomiat, but also shout out Snomiat for being a great mod. Anyways, with that, let's not skip this battle. Let's check this one out. Toon Link up against Terry. Oh, Risto, you just missed it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hopefully next match. All right, and we're on Windy Hill Zone to start things out. Also, shout out Risto, who just got a new job. Very exciting stuff. And Terry, not as strong of a start as I was expecting to see, honestly. We got a Pokeball over on the right side of the stage, should either fighter choose to go for that one. Toon Link, honestly, holding his own very well in this matchup, but it is 2-1 in favor of Toon Link at the moment. So maybe lots of you saw this coming. Terry with a nice kick on Link, and there's a special flag. We've seen a lot of special flags tonight, considering that the first few tournaments, we didn't really see any of them. Terry trying to get really far away to use the special flag. Maybe a really big brain play from... Oh, no, he's going to lose it. Toon Link going to charge it up. Can Terry get there? He cannot. Toon Link with the extra stock. Oh, that is extremely valuable for Toon Link. Lots of wiggle room for him now. Needs to still get this done, though. Needs to close this out. All right, both fighters playing extremely passively at the moment, not really fighting each other. Toon Link's gonna do some self-damage with the bomb. And a nice kick from Terry's gonna take out Toon Link as soon as he gets his final smash. So Toon Link's gonna have to work to get that back. Terry looking to get his final smash very soon, has Go Meter fully charged up. Over 100% as we go to another curve stage. Very interesting. We got both curve stages back to back. A nice move from Toon Link gonna take out Terry, but Terry did not lose his final smash like Toon Link did. So Terry's final smash is available. He's gonna grab the Pokeball. It's Deoxys, who oh my god, hey, Rathalos! Oh my god, there's so much going on. Toon Link's gonna have to manage to get rid of all of these things. Rathalos could potentially take him out. Terry's gonna land. Rathalos would have taken Toon Link out, and actually does. So it is all tied, and Rathalos is still sticking around. Will Toon Link blunder this 3-2 advantage? Rathalos still doing damage. He's trying to take out Toon Link. Rathalos is gone, but Terry is gonna punch Toon Link out of the blast zone, and somehow, some way, Divine Intervention says that Terry will represent the T's going into the quarterfinals. Wow, what a crazy series of events coming off of a Bayonetta blunder. Talk about blunders. Unfortunately, Toon Link will go down and Terry will advance over Toon Link. So that means that Gamey Katie will now actually sit with Prince Anime tied now for first place. Behind the 8 Ball gonna have a little bit of a tougher time to get back up into that first place slot now that the sponsor is out early. It's definitely possible though, especially with the left side of the bracket being half sponsorless at the moment. Okay, and with that, Thermal Pollution also lurking, worth noting, just behind. Thermal Pollution and Kid Orchid both. Okay, on we go. This throne ain't big enough for the both of us. Okay, and Tails, for some reason this picture did not work. So, okay, it's gonna be this thing again. I gotta fix it real quick. Be brave. Just keep predicting. It'll work for predictions, but I'll move over to the predict screen. For some reason, Tails did not get updated. So let me fix that. I thought for sure I would have had this fixed. But apparently we've never had Tails. Is that true? Have we actually never had Tails? Hold on a second. I thought this was totally safe. Hold on. Let me find a picture here that I can use to represent Tails. Oh no, some of these pictures of Tails are really sad. Can I use this one? This one is funny. Blimp Furry, furaffinity.net Tails. Okay, hold on. What number of fighter is this? Hold on a second. I gotta see something. Sorry for the delay, but it'll be worth it, I promise. What number is this guy? I don't know what number this guy is. That's my problem. I don't know. What number did I make him? Me Gunner. Oh, wait, do I have him in the stock images? Maybe I have him in the stock images. Where's Tails? Me Gunner. He's 8. Okay, I got this. Don't worry, guys. I will fix this in just a second. Me Gunner. Gotta save this one up as Me Gunner 8. I don't think this is gonna be the right size image. And I also don't think it's gonna be transparent, so I'll fix it later. Let me do this. Close the predictions. Reopen. Okay, well, here's your lineup for tonight. We got Tails up against Wii Fit Trainer. If you believe in Wii Fit Trainer, please predict 15. If you believe in Tails, please predict 16. And I guess you guys already made your prediction. We got 9 in. So I'm sorry, 15 and 16 in. All right, we should be good. We should be good. Sorry about the delay, folks. One day I'll make the Mii Fighters actually work as expected. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. But, okay. All right, this looks a bit better for us. Wii Fit Trainer up against Tails. 16 votes in. That means predictions can close for real this time. Let's check out this match between Wii Fit Trainer Green Male up against Tails.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Interesting stage to start us out. Has some potential K-Mech shenanigans going on. See if we get those. So far, Wii Fit Trainer with a strong start up against Tails. Even manages to pitfall Tails for a moment there. The Icicle's gonna miss both fighters, but Riki is gonna make his first appearance, gonna potentially mess with both fighters as well. Some more magic shenanigans. Gonna heal up both fighters, actually. Magic Koopa. What are we gonna get from Magic Koopa? Just a stage change, it looks like. Or a background change at the very least. We do have an assist trophy up top as Nabbit might try to go for it instead of the fighters. Tails gonna get it first. It is Guile, but Nabbit is flying away with Tails, who manages to break out at the last second. But Nabbit, again, maybe going for Tails one more time. Tails gotta be really careful here. Your opponent is Wii Fit Trainer, not Nabbit. All right, assist trophy over on the other side of the stage. Nabbit's gonna miss. But Nabbit will not give up. Not yet. Oh, Wii Fit Trainer is able to recover. Oh, a nice move by Tails to release the energy at a perfect time. Wii Fit Trainer thinking about saluting the sun, but doesn't do it. Gets Knuckles! Knuckles up against Tails! Mortal enemies. Or friends. But in this case, enemies. Pokeball is gonna fall off the stage as Knuckles trying to kill Tails, but it's just not working. Final Smash is available for Wii Fit Trainer. Tails about to get his own Final Smash. Oh, a spike from Wii Fit Trainer! Right when Tails gets Final Smash, Wii Fit Trainer is not messing around. But he will lose his Final Smash if he doesn't use it now. Giratina is out for Tails. But it is too high up to hit Wii Fit Trainer. But it doesn't matter because Tails will kill Wii Fit Trainer anyways. Wii Fit Trainer loses the Final Smash in its entirety. Tails looking to get it back. And Tails is in a really good spot right now, doing just enough damage to potentially take out Wii Fit Trainer as soon as the Final Smash becomes available. Wii Fit Trainer gonna heal up just a small amount, but Dylan the Armadillo, our sheriff friend here, doing a bit of damage to Wii Fit Trainer as well. Here's Tails' final smash. Will he use it right now? Wii Fit Trainer trying to play away from Tails. Will this land? Wii Fit Trainer uses the recovery, but that's, oh, he manages to survive, but only barely. Master Ball in the hands of Wii Fit Trainer. It's Entei. Can Entei get it done? Entei can't close out the match for Wii Fit Trainer, but Tails can't close it out either. We're in sudden death. And Wii Fit Trainer will take down Tails. Now let's try it together. The true T representative does actually advance, though, probably as you like to see. Wii Fit Trainer Green Male somehow takes down Tails, which unfortunate news for both Degaboo and Gigantic Pingu are Tails sponsors of the night, but also good news for a lot of you because Gamey Kitty and Prince Anime both got that one wrong in the overall outcome for that matchup. So the rest of you inch potentially closer to the lead. All right, here we go. On to our quarterfinals, round number 2, as the announcer just let us know. We got Luigi up against Lucario. Who will represent the lesbians going into the semifinals? Will it be Luigi? Will it be Lucario? If you think it's Luigi, please predict 2. If you think it's Lucario, please predict 3. Pink Puppy Club. Of course, the only one with a Lucario sponsor, I think. Do we have... Wait, Lucario doesn't have a sponsor, right? I don't remember. I keep forgetting if Jaguar sponsored Greninja or Lucario. Oh yeah, Kid Orchid has the Lucario sponsor. So, it is a sponsor v sponsor matchup here. ViveTech versus Kid Orchid in our quarterfinals. Tails did not win. Tails lost in spectacular fashion. All right, got 14 votes in. Looking for 1 or potentially 2 more. Get those votes in. It did in fact go, it did go to sudden death, but unfortunately Tails not able to pull off that win. All right, 15 votes in. Looks like that's what we'll lock it in with. Predictions for match number 9 are closed. We're a little over halfway into this tournament. And here we go, match number 9.
3, 2,
Okay.
go!
A retro stage for those of you playing along at home. We got Luigi up against Lucario on Zelda stage. And so far, honestly, pretty close. Pretty close. I almost played Cynthia's theme, by the way, for those of you talking about Gen 4. I almost played Cynthia's theme today. But I ended up playing Zinnia's theme instead. Maybe we'll play Cynthia's theme next week, because I agree. Gen 4 music, pretty good, pretty good. Luigi starting to take a lot of damage without doing a lot of it back to Lucario, though, at the moment. The pink furry currently in the lead, but Luigi's going to get a nice toss there for some extra damage. Pokeball. Oh, man, we have seen our share of legendaries tonight. Xerneas going to power up Lucario to do a lot of extra damage to Luigi in that one. And Lucario is going to use Xerneas' power-up to get an up smash and take out Luigi for first stock. We are going to stage morph away, but it's looking a bit grim for Luigi at the moment. But we are on Pilot Wings. Shout out to this spectacular game that Gigantic Pingu has done a lot of streaming of. Okay, Luigi needed that grab. Can this be enough to take out Lucario? Not quite. Lucario's gonna start doing a lot of damage, but no. Luigi denies it. Both fighters about to get final smash. Both fighters at very low percentage. Likely not to kill either of them. But the more damage that this does to Lucario, the more damage Lucario's final smash will do to Luigi. So you gotta be careful here if you are Luigi 30%, 35%, 47%, not enough to kill Luigi, so Lucario and Luigi is still in it. Isaac, though. Oh, Isaac gonna spike Luigi, and Isaac's fist is gonna take down the purple plumber. And Lucario will advance, representing the lesbian community. Shout out Lucario, who will advance to take on our gay representative, whoever that may be. Kid Orchid now the sole leader with 21 points. That Lucario win, putting them in first place. Very exciting stuff. All right, and with that, Gamey Katie and Prince Anime fall into second place with 19 points, but still a pretty close spread for those of you in about the top 6 or 7. Still anybody's game. Also, shout out to Behind the 8 Ball, who's currently 8 for 9. The only prediction missed, his own sponsor. All right, on to our matchup of G's. We've got Game & Watch up against Greninja, both fighters having a great round 1. Who can make it to round 3 is the question. If you think Game & Watch can advance, please predict 6. If you think that Greninja can advance, please predict 7. Game Man Watch, can he do it a second time? Lots of you starting to think maybe Greninja's got this one. Second time ever. Hey, you just gotta hold it for 6 more matches and you could win 25 bucks. Nothing to scoff at tonight. Again, shout out to Dandelion Ghost and Prince Anime for deferring last week. Your generosity is, of course, appreciated to make these events fun for everybody involved. Of course, I never expect anybody to defer. You guys earn the money one way or another. All right, 13 votes in. Still looking for 2 more. 2 more votes out there. People who have not yet voted, make sure to do so before I leave you in the dust. Shaking my head. Samiyat did not use the space. Good, there we go. Okay, Samiyat's in. Got that Game & Watch support. Looking for 1 more vote out there. Potentially Hyperactive BS, I think, is maybe who we're waiting for. Maybe one other. Not sure if you want to throw your vote in. Now would be the time to do so. All right. He's gone, and we will go without him. Predictions for this match are closed. And, Hyperactive BS will miss the game match, unfortunately. But those of you who are here get to experience Mr. Game & Watch versus Greninja on Bayonetta's stage. Okay, so far, Game & Watch with a really strong start. Needs to be able to recover, though. This stage is very chaotic. We saw 9 get a kill before. Can we see another 9 get a kill in this matchup? Greninja in prime territory to get knocked out. Game & Watch going for the head jump, but does not manage to get Greninja early enough. But wow, this is Game & Watch's match through and through. Looking for just 1 more hit on Greninja could probably finish it up. Rodon, also from this franchise, gonna make his appearance on behalf of Game & Watch, and that kick on Greninja, not enough to take him out, and Rodon gonna jump off the edge, buying Greninja a little bit of extra time here. Greninja has an assist trophy if he can put it down. He cannot. The assist trophy will go out with Greninja. So Game & Watch on 38%. Is able to recover during the stage morph. A little bit risky as we head over to Norfair versus Ridley. Perhaps apt music. We have Game & Watch versus Greninja versus Ridley. All right, Crystal is our first appearance here. All right. Nice move, nice move. Game & Watch now at 87%, waiting for Greninja to use the final smash. Greninja, final smash is ticking down. Needs to use it now or he will lose it, and he's in great position to use it if he chooses to do so. which he will not. Greninja potentially blundering this away. Alolan Raichu gonna be Greninja's last hope, potentially. Game & Watch has Final Smash available should he choose to use it. Although Game & Watch still has a full extra stock to deal with here. Shovel Knight as well for Greninja. So Game & Watch may go down here. Game & Watch gonna maybe not use his Final Smash either. He will lose it. It does not tick down, so he can potentially get it back. Greninja now at 91%, still has Shovel Knight playing on his side, but he's now in the ground. Greninja potentially crawling this one back. Game & Watch looking for a 9, doesn't connect. It's a 7. A nice dive from Game & Watch trying to edge guard here, dropping a bomb on Greninja. It misses. But Greninja still slowly working his way back. Akira, Virtua Fighter. And oh my god, the 9! Oh no, the 6 and the punch. I thought it was a 9. The uppercut from Akira and the 6 combine for a crazy hit. And Game & Watch will advance over the competition to represent the gamers. Game & Watch with that win. Where does that leave our leaderboard? Of course, no Game & Watch sponsors, so that's good news for those of you who have your sponsors already out tonight. We do have Kid Orchid still in the lead, 2-point advantage, but there's a 3-way tie for second place between Rowan, Katie, and Prince Anime, so it is coming down to the wire here in our last few matches. But we got 2 more of our quarterfinal to go before we get into the good stuff. Starting with Bowser up against Byleth for our B matchup of the night. Or our second B matchup, I should say. The B representative matchup here. Predict 9 if you think Bowser wins. Predict 12 if you think Byleth wins. Of course, lots of sponsors in this one. Gamey Katie and Thermal both backing Byleth, and Developer Rowan backing Bowser. How am I still first? Well, your sponsor's still winning, and nobody had a sponsor win from last round. So obviously that helps. All right, guys, get those votes in. 10 votes in, looking for 5 or 6 more, assuming that you guys want to stick around. Obviously, you know, $25 is what we've all got our eyes on, but there's still a consolation prize tonight, $5. Not quite as grand as 25, but it's there. Could potentially win a little bit of extra pocket cash, save up for the Switch too. All right, 12 votes in, maybe 3 more or so, otherwise, or maybe 2 more. I think we went forward with 14 on the last one, right? Looking for a couple more votes, and we'll get the show on the road. Or we'll go forward with 12. That works too. Works for me. Better chance for the rest of you. We're going to close up match number 11. Let's check this one out. When will the Smash Journey winnings investment vehicle you keep promising come out? Soon. Soon, TM. Valve time. Shadow Moses Island is the first stage of this particular matchup. Of course, as we say every time we go to the stage, very interesting. The pillars have very interesting knockback interaction mechanics. When you think that you'll go down, the pillars could save you. Assist trophy down below, should either fighter choose to pursue that. Otherwise, they're fighting back and forth in a very equal battle, 74% apiece. Phosphora for Bowser. Good assist trophy on a small stage enclosed like this one. The knockback gonna save Byleth on that one, but Byleth's starting to do a lot of damage back to Bowser as well. That knockback gonna not kill Bowser either. Phosphora's knockback not gonna take out Byleth. But Byleth's gonna be able to use the final smash, so Galio makes his appearance right at the last second. Bowser will be taken out by that knockback though. So Galio's still looking to take down Bowser. This is gonna do a lot of damage to Bowser. Bowser has final smash available. He's gonna use it to avoid Solgaleo and potentially punch Byleth into non-being, which he does. So it is tied up 1 stock apiece, but Byleth with an advantage here. We got Keldeo for Bowser. This is a great assist trophy to bring him back in, and now Bowser may take the lead. But Byleth with a nice dodge there, but Keldeo does so much damage, and the range is just so massive. Bowser's gonna get another assist trophy. It's Arcade Bunny, but Arcade Bunny's gonna despawn. It can't work on this stage. We're stage morphing back. Can Byleth pull this off? Can Bowser complete the win? 1 minute remains. Byleth now in triple digits on her second stock. Bowser looking to get this job done. Could potentially go for a down B. Byleth with the up smash is going to, or I should say up tilt, is going to get the kill. Bowser goes down and Byleth will advance. Those of you who went with the winner from last season, looking pretty smart right now. Gamey Katie and Thermal Pollution fighting for that first place spot at the moment, both over leapfrog over Kid Orchid. Gamey Katie with the one better precision score over Thermal Pollution, 25 points, keeping Katie in the lead at the moment. It is their match to win between Thermal and Gamey Katie. Only 4 matches to go left to potentially differentiate yourselves on the leaderboard. Okay, on to our last matchup of the quarterfinals. We have Terry up against Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer, of course, just defeating Tails in sudden death in the last one. Can he take down Terry in the quarterfinals? Predict 14 if you think Terry wins. Predict 15 if you think Wii Fit Trainer wins. I do believe that Wii Fit Trainer is sponsorless. But Terry does have a sponsor in Prince Anime. Looking to run the gauntlet here in these last few rounds. Can Terry do it for Prince Anime? 13 votes in, looking for 1 or 2 more, and we'll punch this one in. No sponsors? Why does that emoji shows up as just a white circle for some reason on the stream? Bowser killed his son. You'd think you could? All right, 13 votes. Looks like that is what we will lock in with. Predictions for match number 12 are closed. We're going to get into our last matchup of the quarterfinals, our T matchup, our T quarterfinal matchup. Terry versus Wii Fit Trainer on Spirit Tracks. At Gigantic Pingu, please play Spirit Tracks on stream, and also Phantom Hourglass on stream, please. All right. Nice start for Wii Fit Trainer up against a fighter that is much heavier than him. All right, assist trophy for Terry. It's Starfy, legendary Starfy, gonna start attacking Wii Fit Trainer, who's now at 56% damage. Train is starting to slow down. Gonna speed up one more time. Here we go. Okay. Wii Fit Trainer now starting to do a lot of damage to Terry after taking a beating himself for a little while. There is, of course, a Pokeball for Terry. It's Dedenne, who's not in a great position to do damage to Wii Fit Trainer unless Terry can hit him into Wii Fit Trainer, which he does not manage to do. But a nice combo play from Terry there, not quite enough to take out Wii Fit Trainer, but it's close, and the Spirit Tracks will also take out Wii Fit Trainer in the end, and the special flag gonna fall out of the map as well. Terry has Go Meter charged all the way. Terry looking to close this out with a 2-stock potentially. Wii Fit Trainer close to Final Smash, doesn't necessarily want to use it before taking out Terry one time. Pokeball for Wii Fit Trainer. It's Go-Go on a very small platform. Not ideal. Wii Fit Trainer's trying to heal up, trying to center himself. Doesn't manage to do it. Saluting the sun. Oh, Wii Fit Trainer jumps into the water and dies! Oh my god, a complete failure and blunder from Wii Fit Trainer. And SD to finish things off. Terry will close this out with a 2-stock. Wow, Terry may be looking like the one to beat tonight after coming back from a 3-stock Toon Link to win. He managed to take down Wii Fit Trainer as well. Terry will move on, and that will leave Gamey Katie in first place. 1-point advantage over both Prince Anime and Thermal Pollution, who are tied with 26 points apiece. Very, very close match now, and also Kid Orchid only 2 points behind first place as well. It is very, very close. Still, absolutely anybody's tournament, especially for those of you in the top spots here. Okay, 3 matches to go. 3 matches to go, starting with Lucario versus Mr. Game & Watch. Who wins? Will it be the L's? Will it be the G's? Lucario looking very strong in tonight's tournament, but Game & Watch is nothing to scoff at. Of course, Game & Watch not sponsored by anybody tonight in his tournament, looking to get his first win of the season. Lucario, though, looking to get a win for Kid Orchid, I believe. So it all comes down to this. If you think Lucario wins, please... Well, I shouldn't say it all comes down to this. We still have a few matches to go, but predict 3 for Lucario, predict 6 for Mr. Game & Watch. Go, my son. All right, 13 votes in. Looking pretty good. Potentially looking for a couple more, just in case. If you have not yet made your predictions, make sure to do so. Want to make sure you guys have the opportunity to win your prizes tonight. Did you know Iwatani's obsession with Fozzie Bear from The Muppets is the inspiration behind Pac-Man's iconic Waka Waka sound effects? Yeah, it is true. It is true. All right. Well, 13 votes is what we'll lock in with. Totally okay. And away we go. Match number 13. Here we come. Lucario up against Mr. Game & Watch. Who wins? Where are we headed? Ooh, on the bridge. The bridge stage. Always fun. Lots of memories of glitching Jigglypuff's final smash in the bridge as a wee lad. All right, and so far, Game & Watch looking like he means business. Lots of combos here from Game & Watch. He's starting to look pretty good. 8, almost a 9, but it would have missed either way. Assist trophy for Game & Watch. He's got Ashley. Gonna slow down some time for Lucario. So good news for Game & Watch should he want to try to land a hammer blow here. Nice counterplay from Lucario, but he's a little bit too slow for it to matter. Game & Watch goes down! Oh no, Game & Watch almost SDs! Lucario's tiny and Lucario will die because of the increased knockback from his tiny size. Prince of Sable, though, as well now in play. Looking to get onto Game & Watch. Game & Watch taking some heavy damage now. Not looking great for Mr. Game & Watch. 4 is gonna miss. Prince of Sable gonna do more damage to Game & Watch. Lucario's gonna hit Mr. Game & Watch out of it and back into it. Mr. Game & Watch, oh, Black Knight for Lucario. This will insta-kill, and it smashes Game & Watch right out of the arena. Lucario and the L's will advance over Mr. Game & Watch himself. Lucario will make it to the finals. So good news for Kid Orchid, who's going to leapfrog Gamey Katie now back into first place. 2 matches left for the rest of you to potentially catch Kid Orchid in first place here. Starting with our second semifinal, who will take on Lucario between the B's and the T's. If you think that Byleth wins, please predict 12. If you think Terry wins, predict 14. The bisexuals have to win, please. We'll see if it happens. Of course, Gaming Katie and Thermal Pollution both believing in Byleth. I believe Prince Anime with the Terry sponsor. But Prince Anime going with Byleth on this one. Unless I'm mistaken. But interesting play, either way. Some strategy being employed here on the penultimate match. 12 for Byleth, 14 for Terry. This stream is gonna end up on Breitbart. I hope so. I could use the publicity. All publicity is good publicity, right? All right, 13 votes in. That's what we've been locking in with, but I'll give you guys a couple more seconds in case anybody wants to switch. I need Byleth to do this so bad. You guys know that Gamey Katie is currently shaking where she sits. Gamey Katie's never been so close to a win, except for last week. She's quaking. Oh, Prince Anime is gonna switch. Female sounds so derogatory. Terry, clean the floor with her. We'll see if it happens. Gonna lock in these votes for match number 14. Let's check it out. Who's gonna take on Lucario in this Pride Month matchup between Byleth and Terry?
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Pretty fast start, I will say. Both fighters mean business. Terry, my boy, destroy Katie. Yeah, so far it's looking that way. A nice hit. Oh, Byleth not able to grapple onto the ledge. She uses it a little bit too early, but is saved by the water in Delfino Plaza here. Nice kickflip from Terry, is doing all the damage, but Byleth, oh, special flag in play. Byleth could have potential. Byleth trying to get Terry down now. Oh, she's gonna grab the special flag. Can she use it in time? She's not even gonna try. She drops the special flag, and Terry gonna try to get the special flag for himself. He's using it. Can he get stopped? He does not get stopped. Terry with the bonus stock over Byleth, but it's a Pokeball for Byleth. Pyukumuku is gonna fall down. Pyukumuku leaves the stage. Byleth needs a kill, but Terry trying to combo her down. Both fighters hanging on in red damage at the moment. Terry trying to go for the up smash, misses, or doesn't have time to execute properly. Byleth needs a kill. She's gonna grapple him, she's gonna hit him, she's gonna take him down right when he gets final smash. Byleth also gets her final smash. Terry's gonna have to reclaim it. We got Yuri from Fatal Frame. She's gonna slow down time, potentially mess this up for Byleth. Can Byleth use the final smash? Oh, she gets stunned and she's gonna be able to dodge the move from Terry, but Terry's gonna dodge her final smash as well. Byleth holding her own in the second stock at the moment. The Pokeball's gonna fall down. There we go. Byleth loses her first stock, really, but Terry still has a full stock advantage over Byleth at the moment, but there's 1 minute remaining. Can Byleth do this? Can she bring it back? Assist trophy for Terry, who just got final smash. He's got Samurai Goro. Can he land the final smash? Will he need it? Byleth grapples onto the ledge. He lands the final smash, and Byleth is gonna go down. Terry with an insane run in this night's tournament. He gets he gets his special flag that he stole maybe from Toon Link a long time ago, back in round number 1, but it's Terry to take down Byleth. And that is unfortunately sad news for Gamey Katie, but it is now down to this. It's gonna be Prince Anime or Kid Orchid going home $25 richer in tonight's tournament, depending on the outcome of our grand finals. So $25 to one of these two folks, and everybody else still in play for the consolation prize. I know it's not quite as exciting, but let's round this one out. Match number 15 and the final match of tonight's tournament is Lucario up against Terry. Predict 3 if you think Lucario wins. Predict 14 if you think Terry wins. Will it be the L's? Will it be the T's? Who represents the community the best? Fun fact, I sponsored Lucario initially. I don't like sharing sponsors. Wow, Prince Anime with a little bit of a flex there. Maybe showing why he's in first place right now. Believing in both. Of course, now you really do have to back your initial prediction here, or your initial sponsor, because no matter what, whoever wins gets the prize. So it's either going to be Lucario bringing it home for Kid Orchid, or Terry bringing it home for Prince Anime. 12 votes in. if you want to switch it up or you want to enter, we got 12 votes, looking for maybe 1 or 2 more, and we'll send it, give out some prizes, and send you all on your merry way. Terry is a very badass androgynous name. I just hate him. I mean, look at this image of Terry, and tell me that you can definitively say that that he is a man. Maybe it's just a very buff woman, or a trans representative in Smash? Question mark? All right, 13 votes in. We're gonna lock it, and here we go. Let's see who wins our Lucario versus Terry Grand Finals for prize Smash number 70. Another Star Fox stage. Very interesting. Okay. Lucario gonna start off the stage by being off the stage. And Terry maybe not fast enough to keep up with Lucario. That's an interesting consideration. Lucario going for the counter and does land at the second time, but oh man, that sends him so far off the stage. The momentum carrying him so far, and it puts him out of position, allows Terry to punish. There's another Master Ball in play. We have seen so many Master Balls in tonight's tournament. There's a Master Ball. Should either one want to go for it? Terry's gonna just gossip, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. Gonna just meander his way over there, get the Pokeball. It's just Mew though, which has no effect in these CPU matchups. Another Pokeball. Terry not gonna go for it. He is gonna try. No, he's constantly using fire. He's gonna kickflip into Lucario. Still not getting the Pokeball. Finally gets it. It's Abra. Abra's gonna take Lucario off the stage. Lucario's starting to do a lot of damage though. His aura is charging up. Oh, but Terry's gonna kick Lucario out, and Terry with only 40% damage is looking really strong in this final matchup. Knuckles for Terry as well. Lucario needs a miracle to come back into this one. And we see Knuckles in Mii form in the building next to Assist Trophy Knuckles. Okay. Lucario needs to make something happen here. Assist Trophy for Lucario. It's Phosphora. This is a decent Assist Trophy. This can do a lot. Lucario gonna use the final smash. No wasting time. Get Terry out of here. Terry is gone. Terry loses final smash. As a result, it buys Lucario a little bit of time. We are tied. One stock apiece, and now Lucario takes a lead. Is Terry gonna throw this one? Assist Trophy for Lucario. It's Jeff. These missiles could last a long time, but they're gonna hit the top of the building. They're not gonna be able to penetrate to get to Terry. This is a great news for Terry, and he's gonna be able to withstand the entire duration. There is another Assist Trophy up top. Terry's gonna grab it. What is it? It's Guile for the 3rd time tonight. Can he bait Lucario into Guile's? Oh, Terry gets the final smash, uses the final smash, and punches Lucario out of the game. Terry gets the win. And this is why it pays to be generous, my friends. Prince Anime deferring last week's consolation prize, going for Terry in tonight's tournament, is gonna leave Prince Anime going home $25 richer. Round of applause for our friend Prince Anime and for Trans Rights. Trans Rights! Woo! All right, what a fun tournament overall. There were a lot of crazy matchups in there. Great tournament, really good performance from a lot of people. We got, of course, Prince Anime, 10 of 15 for predictions behind the 8 ball. Also 10 of 15, but started 7 for 8, I think. Really good start. Wow, okay, that was a lot. My voice is dead from that one, but a fun tournament nevertheless. Great effort from Kid Orchid. You were so close. Fell just a little bit short. Prince Anime, reach out to me on Discord. I will get you your $25 in whichever way you would like your money. Also, yeah, Thermal Pollution and Gaming Kitty also tied 9 of 15 precision in the same sponsors. So pretty good showing overall. Good tournament. Good effort by everyone. Good stuff. All right, and let's see Terry's win before we head over to the raffle screen, shall we? Pop this up with a post game message. Terry with the win, of course. great news for Prince Anime, who had a great run, all things considered. Pretty good early predictions and honestly, pretty good late predictions too. Has Terry ever won a Smash tourney? I do not think so. This has got to be Terry's first win. He was not a very good fighter in Season 1, but tonight he wins. As Medic said, a good showing from Terry and for trans rights all around. Good stuff. Good showing from Terry. So $25 to Prince Anime. Let me head over to our raffle screen as well. Of course, we got a lot of entries tonight because there are a lot of people playing along. Just because I'm feeling generous, let's do two $5 because we had so many people play along. So the only person not eligible for this is Prince Anime. Everybody else can win. We'll roll this twice, and all you have to do is be here, really. You'll see your name here however many times you entered. Starting with our first winner of the raffle. Ticking down, who will we have? Looking pretty good for Dandelion Ghost. 2 names left, and she's got it! She won last tournament, and Prince Anime won consolation prize last time, and now it's flipped around with Dandelion Ghost winning the consolation prize. Hey, congratulations to Dandelion Ghost. I will get you your $5 after the stream. Congratulations to you. Let me mark that in the stream history here. And then we'll head back over to the raffle screen. We'll roll one more time. Dandelion Ghost and Prince Anime are not eligible, but everybody else is. And we'll see if we get a unique roll here. Otherwise, we will roll one more time. It looks like we will have a unique one, and it's going to be Medic. Welcome back to Medic. Also gets a win in the consolation prize as well. Congratulations to you, Medic 5052. We will also get you your $5. Reach out to me on Discord. Of course, I'm happy to give you guys the money. Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's stream. It was a very fun one. I'll pull us back over to the winner's stream. If anybody has a raid target for us, maybe perhaps if anybody has like an LGBT friendly stream or something that you want to send us to, please let me know and I will send us their way. Otherwise, I'll find somebody in my list here. You know, I had fun tonight. Raid Corsted 1? We'll do it. All right, Samyat. We'll make it happen. All right. Raid Corsted 1. We'll go say hello to them. Everybody, if you don't mind just saying hi, feel free to, stop in and dash. I'm going to do the same thing, but of course, appreciate saying hello just to spread a little bit of community love to the people that we raid. Would appreciate that very much, and I will see you guys next Tuesday for another tournament. Congratulations to all of the winners. Thank you for everybody for participating, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.